you like to keep your house safe? Well, it's a pretty good idea because apparently there's people looking to walk in. Because the BBC article says that Gloucestershire had more burglaries per head of population than anywhere else in the west of England last year. Which, let's face it, if you're gonna win an award, you don't want it to be that one. I can't imagine there's many places that want to be known as the most burgled. But whatever's happening in Gloucestershire, I mean, it clearly isn't working because they have been able to win the award regardless. But this is your house. It really should be a place that's safe. But as you'll know, the laws in the UK can be pretty backwards sometimes. Because if some randomer comes into your house looking to take your stuff, in this day and age, you still have to pretty much just let it happen. Like, there really isn't much that you can do if you spot a burglar in your house. Even if you'd try and keep him till the police arrive, you know they'd have you done for false imprisonment. And with the police response times through the roof as well. Like I said, homeowners apparently just have no control. It says that Gloucestershire had about 4.5 burglaries per 1,000 people pretty much last year. And just on a side note, that's people, that's not households. So let's say that there's 2 or 3 people per house. Well, the numbers are going to be even worse. If I had to guess, a rough estimate would probably be more like 4.5 out of 500. Because like I said, there's multiple people in the property. So if it's per person, not everyone's living alone. So it does vary from area to area. Some areas will just have nicer people. But either way, when people have their houses broken into, that must be absolutely awful. So I really would recommend to get a camera. I got an Amazon Blink one on the front and the back of my house. And I've always thought, like I said the same thing to my parents as well, is that if you've got a burglar, right, and he's looking at a row of 10 houses, and he sees that one has a camera, he's pretty much just going to write that house off completely. Unless he knows there's something in there specifically for that house. But if one of those 10 houses has a camera, well, he's not looking at 10 anymore, he's pretty much looking at 9. So I think it's one of those things, it's kind of like a fire extinguisher. You buy it because it's not expensive, and you just hope that you never have to use it. So like I said, I would probably recommend to get a camera. On one hand, it's going to capture any nutters. But on the other hand, and I think the more important one, is that it will deter quite a lot of people. But it just goes to show that whether it's a village or a city, it doesn't matter when people are outside looking to take your stuff. It's exactly the same in London. And you can tell by the look on Sadiq Khan's face that it's not going too well. So, thank you for becoming one of the 33,548 subscribers. Thank you to the channel members. And thank you for checking out this video on screen.
This country has gone crazy.